I am going to taste every single chicken nugget that's available from every single major fast food brand in the UK.
Is that cannibalism?
To find out who can cram the tastiest chicken scraps into the tastiest chicken parcel. There will be 3 categories to judge them on: taste, appearance, and how much does it make me feel like crap, both mentally and physically. Also known as post-nug clarity. Now it must be called a nugget on the menu and no sauce is included or factored in to the rating. This video is sponsored by HelloFresh. Get 60% off your first box plus 25% off the next 2 months plus free desserts for life. Just scan my QR code on screen now. Our first stop was Leon, where just 5 chicken nuggets came in at $5.99, a hefty £1.20 per nug.
One looks like the shape of Africa, South America. Let's raw dog it first. It tastes like a chicken nugget. It's very dry on the outside because it's not tempura, which is a thing that they put instead of or different kind of breadcrumbs. I don't understand how food works, to be honest. But it's too dry. It needs the sauce, which is an issue. I'll give it a 5 on taste. Sometimes you got to raw dog the nugget. Quite often you do. I'll give it a 5 on taste. I'll give it a 10 on will I regret eating this? No. I kind of like what they look like, but it doesn't feel very nuggety. I feel like they can't call them nuggets. I feel like they should be chicken bites. On pure look, I'm going to give it a 2.5. This doesn't look like a nugget at all. Well, really good with the sauce. What a day to eat nuggets, by the way. Perfect nugget consuming weather. It's not a bad job, is it? I can't complain. I will, but I shouldn't. Do you know those buildings over there? I mean, they look like birds, like seagulls. That's why they got that roof. I think it looks like shit. I'm going to be ranking them without sauce, okay? Sauce is like, it's like makeup for food, you know? You're hiding something, aren't you? Next up is a brief walk over Victoria. What bridge is this? Is this Victoria Bridge? I know one's called Albert. Next up is a brief walk over whatever bridge that is to Victoria. This is good, isn't it? This is a good thing to do in my life. Victoria Station. It's really hard to get a grasp of what it actually looks like apart from on Google Maps, because quite honestly it's a big jumble and it just looks like shit. Like there is no one theme. It just looks like shit. Turns out there's a Leon right there, by the way, so wasted trip. Cha-ching. Right, I've secured McDonald's. Now for just $4.39, the smallest size of nuggets you get are 6 nuggets. Obviously these are like the standard, okay? That's what we're looking for. That's an acceptable shape. Another acceptable nugget shape. This one looks a bit like Spain and Portugal. So taste. Not particularly flavoursome, but you can eat them raw dog and they're still decent. I'm gonna have to give it a 6.8. Not amazing, really, is it? You know they're not amazing. You're just drunk when you eat them. They're not amazing. Looks-wise, I mean, they're pinnacle nugget. I'm gonna have to give them a 9 on the looks-wise. But regret, good Lord. The regret after eating a single nugget from McDonald's, it's sickening. If you're buying nuggets, raw dog sober, you're a sick fuck. Or you're just hungry and need something cheap. In that case, that doesn't apply to you. It only applies to you if you are indeed a sick fuck. So the regret factor of a McDonald's nugget is the ultimate regret. But whilst it's in there, oh, so good. We got to think about the post-nug clarity. Mr. President, a third Leon has hit the second nugget. The fuck is that? Well, I guess that is a duck depot then.
Cha-ching.
He's coming to try and scram my nuggets. You'll be a nugget if you're not careful, mate, and you little prick. Mate, this guy's scanning like prime Javi. Fuck off back to Brighton.
And maybe when Mr. Pigeon returns to Brighton, maybe his HelloFresh box is waiting for him. Just like mine is. Well, I've recycled it, actually. I've already done that bit. Now, I actually only spend the day eating food like chicken nuggets or getting sticky for your personal enjoyment only. That's not a normal day for me. But what that does do is mean that I am out and about at random instances throughout various weeks. So HelloFresh is perfect for me because I can get it delivered to my flat on a day of my choosing. It has all the recipe cards in. You can select, dietary requirements. I go for the quick ones because food is a fuel for me and I want it done and edible as quick as humanly possible, but I want it healthy as well. So scan my QR code on screen right now to get 60% off your first box plus 25% off your next 2 boxes plus free desserts for life. That's pretty cool. If you don't know how to use a QR code, click the link in the description and use my code Carlin F4L. If you have a mate who goes, I actually fancy some chicken nuggets today, I'm going to go to Burger King to get them. He should no longer be your mate. He shouldn't be your acquaintance. He should be your victim. A man you have horrifically murdered. Oh, that's a good shape. Look at that. That's a proper nugget shape, that one. That's like McDonald's. Oh. Appearance-wise, I think that might look the best so far. I give appearance, I'm going to give it 8.5. Actually, I'm going to give it 9. Solid appearance. Taste. A bit salty. Taste, I'm going to have to go for a 6, maybe a 5. A bit naff, to be honest. Not amazing. There's no match on Leon, which tasted like actual food, not pigeon. Mate, they got to be little bricks back. Look at him. Oh, that is insane. Fucking hell, he loves it. Look at him. Is that cannibalism? I think they're more like cousins than brothers. Sometimes cousins fight. Fuck it. Oh, look at that. That is fucked, mate. What have I done? The power I have. I feel like God. Regret-wise, though, I don't think I'd feel too bad. They don't taste like I'm going to wake up with post-nut clarity. I feel like I'll get to the end of these and I'll be like, huh. Nice. They taste sufficiently real enough. Whereas McDonald's ones, they don't taste real at all. They're good, but they don't taste real. This sort of looks like Ireland. Yeah, look at that. The Emerald Isle. Gorgeous. I like this one. Also, there's currently an argument. I'm not going to pan up, but there's a series of homeless people accusing a man of being a paedophile. I think I'm going to leave the park. Yeah, I'm going to go. Fuck off, fella. The next stop was surprisingly Wetherspoons, where horrifically, for a man who was spending the day recording himself on his own eating chicken nuggets, it turns out it was packed, but I managed to find a quiet corner to order to myself, what I assumed would not be a kid's chicken nugget meal. Can you even have a kid's meal? Like, what is that? That's just a smaller portion. Okay, why is there an age limit on nuggets? Everyone eats chicken. What format does it matter? I'm making a silly video. Why didn't they know that? This fact dawned upon me when I was greeted by a alarmingly small glass of apple juice appearing at my table.
I'm worried this is going to arrive as a child's meal.
Cha-ching! And this is the 29 going on 9 years old man. And but I can't lie, taste was a 10. Proper chicken breast, but in tempura and not breadcrumb. No sauce needed. Now, it did come with chips, so it's hard to break down the price per nugget. But looks-wise, I'll give it a 7. Not nugget shaped particularly, but I wouldn't kick it out of bed. Post-nug clarity-wise, probably a 7 as well. I didn't feel amazing afterwards, but they tasted real enough that there's minimal regret at all.
I can't lie, that was a horrific experience. The waiter just comes up and goes, "Kids chicken nuggets?" "Yep, that's me." And then he came back 5 minutes later and was like, "Everything all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't have anything wrong with me. I'm just trying every single chicken nugget I could find." That was, oh God, I can never go back in there ever again. He's going to think I'm some sort of absolute danger. Kids nuggets. You didn't say, you could just say nuggets, mate. Yeah, I'm not a child. You don't need to specify. All right? Fucking joke. I need to do something really manly now. I'm going to go pay a bill.
And shockingly, that bill was even more chicken nuggets. Wendy's. Wendy's come to England. I didn't know we had this. I thought of that about 4 hours ago. Pretty good. Pretty good. Ooh! Now inside a bag, we have another bag. They look awfully peculiar. What? Why did I sound like that? Presentation-wise, come on. Really? This feels embarrassing. Oh yeah, I've got a Wendy's for lunch. Let me have my food. I feel embarrassed to eat it. First off, appearance-wise, I mean, can you call that a nugget? This feels like a chicken bite that you'd get from Greg's. So on pure appearance, I'm not seeing any classic nuggety shapes. Like, what's that? That doesn't even look like a country. That's a shame, is it? Oh, actually, maybe the Arab Peninsula. Well, that is unexpected. It seems to be that the more nuggety a nugget looks, like a traditional nugget, the worse it tastes. I've eaten so many nuggets in one day. Because I don't have to eat it in one day, but I just want to get over and done with, so I am. This is how many calories I've eaten so far. Oh my God, a bee. Was that the bee from Bee Movie? You need the shape. I'm going to give it a 3, well, I'm going to give it a 4 appearance. I'm going to give it a 5. It doesn't look unappealing. You want to eat it, but it doesn't look like a nugget. It's got no shapes to it. However, taste-wise, succulent. It doesn't taste like mush, like a conglomerate of chicken. It just tastes like breast. It tastes like chicken breast rather than mush. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. They're good nuggets. They're very good nuggets. Quick taste of the spicy ones. Doesn't count, but... Oh, that's odd. Now, I am a man partial to a bit of spice, you know? Latina, no. But these are a bit naff. How are these? Okay, no, there's a delayed onset kick to them, but still a bit naff. On the regret scale, I'm gonna give this a solid, you know, I'm gonna give it like a 6 on the regret scale. I can't lie. I think it's because it's coming from something so American that immediately it's like, even if it tasted relatively like fresh and like real chicken, because it's just so painfully American, it makes me feel like I'm dying with each bite, which is a shame. I think that's more like a branding issue. If this wasn't called Wendy's, if it was called Free Range Green Farm, then I reckon I'd be like, no regrets, but that's the power of branding, isn't it? So get fucked. Now next up is a place that you might not know if you don't live in London. However, the bee, was that the bee from Bee Movie again? Why am I being harassed by wildlife today? Morley's is, first off, this packaging is insane. I would not regard this quality with more. It looks like a cottage, like a small Middle England cottage. Morley's, it's a South London staple. It would be remiss not to include this one on the list. However, probably isn't available around the entire country. Now, the Morley's branding is fantastic because, it tastes better. Than what? Absolutely everything else? Okay. Like, a bit presumptuous, isn't it? It should be, it's nice. Who's gonna hashtag Morley's chicken? Not everything needs a hashtag. I'm not gonna tweet, had a tasty lunch, hashtag Morley's chicken. Because I'm not Well, not These look like actual nuggets. You've got the island-shaped nugget. You've got the normal circular one. Some, appearance-wise, even though I did go, because sometimes they look a bit green in the light. They look like nuggets, okay? They smell similar too, but without that classic McDonald's smell, which I don't really want. So appearance-wise, I'm gonna give it an 8.2 actually. Like, these look like proper nuggets. But how do they taste? Could have just said that normally, couldn't I? Okay. They taste pretty much like the ones I bought from Asda or Lidl. They taste shop, frozen section bought, to be honest. You could eat them on their own, but I'm gonna have to give them, I'll give them a 5 for taste, and the regret factor, to be honest, is gonna be absolutely astronomical. I'm gonna massively regret these. Like, I'll eat one more. Well, okay. The taste has improved after the second nugget has hit the intestines. So I'll raise the taste. I'll give it a 7 actually. I could start chowing those down right now, even though I've already eaten about 1,500 nuggets today already. So taste good, appearance good, regret. Fuck.
Hello, I once again come to you from a field
Cha-ching.
with a box of chicken nuggets. Initially I ordered from Domino's and then they called me up saying we don't have any. So I had to cycle to a different one. Because it turns out with Domino's you can't pick where you order from. It just orders from the closest one. You literally can't choose, which is insane. What happens if I wanted nuggets and I had no legs? What happens if I wanted nuggets and I was a nugget? Sort of a nuggety shape. That's a nuggety shape. Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, that's terrible. Oh my God, I'm not even taking a piss here. That is abysmal. Taste, we're going raw dog taste. I got a garlic herb and dip in my pocket right now as we speak, but that's ruled out, okay? Raw dog nugget taste, abysmal. It's crumbly. There's just no, it tastes almost stale. Absolutely dreadful. Taste, I'm gonna go 1. Definitely by far the worst. Look, it's not tempura, but the shape is good, so I'll give them a 5 on look. Regret. Yeah, I regret eating them. A 1 and regret. I'm not like disgusted that this is in my body. I'm just saddened deeply. Oh, I cycled quite far for these as well. I'm not gonna lie. That just really ticked me off. £7.50 as well, or £7.49. Fucking joke. Oh, that is really fucking annoying. And if you're wondering why I didn't get the chicken kickers, it's because they're called chicken kickers. They're fine. I know I like them. These are shite. I actually can't believe how shit these are. Domino's. More like Domino, thank you very much, you little shit fuck.
So coming in bottom is Domino's with just 7 out of 30, Morley's with a 15.2, McDonald's with a 16.8, Leon's 17.5, Wendy's 18.5, Burger King 20, which means Wetherspoons wins it with 24 out of 30 for their score. Now, not technically a takeaway, but shut up. Don't forget to subscribe.